We've really been looking at wave height, beach conditions, and then also the threat for heavy rainfall potential and increasing levels along the St. Johns River.
Millions of Floridians were under hurricane watches this morning. Residents have been out filling sandbags and shoring up their drainage systems.
The conditions are also threatening the launch of the Artemis 1 rocket on November 14th. Now, you may remember Hurricane Ian forced NASA to roll the rocket back to a garage. But for now, the agency plans to keep Artemis on the launch pad.
And with all that in mind, let's turn things now to your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Tony Petracca is in the Weather Center. And Tony, we don't see any impact locally from Nicole, correct?
Actually, we will. Coming up on Friday night and into Saturday, some heavy rain and some strong wind gusts. I mean, clearly we're not getting a hurricane, but we will get some residual moisture towards the end of the week, specifically Friday night into Saturday morning. A couple of inches of rain, may see gusts 30, 40, 50 miles per hour. In the meantime, we are clear and much cooler. Stepping outside today can really notice the difference. Autumn is back, looking at temperatures that are in the middle 50s right now after getting up to well, about 55, 56 degrees this afternoon. The breeze making it feel cooler as we take a look at the numbers now, settling back into the low 50s, and ideal for the numbers to really drop off tonight. It'll definitely feel like autumn, getting near or below freezing after midnight and towards daybreak. So there's a freeze warning for the areas in purple. So why just that location and not the entire area if everyone is getting below freezing tonight? Well, for those locations where you've already had freezing temperatures this autumn season, you don't have the freeze warning reissued again. So in other words, these are the areas that have yet to see freezing temperatures so far this autumn. South coast, southern part of the state, and that's overnight, early tomorrow morning. So autumn is back. That freeze warning for tonight into early tomorrow morning, midnight till 9 in the morning. And tracking Nicole, as mentioned, anticipated to become a Category 1 hurricane, making landfall late tomorrow night across central Florida. We'll show you that in just a second. We're clear and dry, really, the eastern half of the country, so we don't see any rain until Friday night, Saturday morning. Unfortunately, Nicole getting better organized. Here it is on the satellite photo. Winds now were 45 yesterday, now up to 65 miles per hour, moving west at 10, anticipated to intensify into a Category 1 hurricane. Hurricane warnings for the areas in red on the Florida East Coast from roughly West Palm Beach to Daytona Beach. This is not an Ian-like storm. I mean, no doubt it's a dangerous storm. It's a hurricane approaching the Florida Peninsula later tomorrow night, but not the strength of the magnitude of what Ian was back over the summer. The forecast track making landfall late tomorrow night, early Thursday morning. And then the remnants of that storm tracking north and east, arriving here Friday night, Saturday morning with some heavy rain and some gusty wind. Clearly not hurricane conditions, but gusts anywhere from 40 to 50 miles per hour possible. Heaviest rain will stay to our north and west, but we'll still get a decent soaking. Right now, the early thinking is 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain. I think any coastal flooding, fortunately, would be minor, and some minor beach erosion as well. Again, later Friday night, Saturday morning. Tomorrow morning, clear, cold, much colder tomorrow morning at 35. 11 a.m., we're looking at sunshine and cool conditions. And then during the afternoon, not as much wind, but still a very cool day under mainly sunny skies, and the temperatures somewhere between about 50 and 55. 7-day forecast shows the dry weather through at least Friday day. Veterans Day, Friday morning, Friday afternoon looks dry. Some of that rain and wind moving in Friday night, Saturday morning. It does dry out later Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. A chance of a shower late Sunday afternoon. It is much colder or cooler on Sunday with a temperature at around 50 and overnight lows in the upper 30s. So we're looking fairly quiet now through Friday, and then watching for some of that heavier rain and some squally weather, some gusty wind late Friday night and Saturday morning. Kim and Kayla?
Tony, thanks. Still head on